Minutes? You guys had a chance to read the minutes. Are you guys reading the minutes? Yes.
Are the minutes being sent out to the entire court?
I don't think so.
Okay, because I'm literally in the process of posting all the minutes up that haven't been up there. I am missing one, but that's not because I'm missing it. I'm missing it because I don't have a box to put it in yet. But it should be up. I was literally working on it right now. So it'll be up by the end of the day. I do suggest though, when you distribute the minutes, so CC myself and Dr. C and AJ and Alejandra for sure, but send it to all the court members, even the ones who weren't here. Okay, that way they have access to it. And as a matter of fact, at the end of this, I need your ID numbers to put you on Talon.
We're going to do that on time? Cool. Okay, so do I have a motion to postpone the approval of the minutes since they're not available to you guys? So moved by Eddie. Communications advisors report. Dr.
Yeah, this is from yesterday, Cabinet. We're just doing written updates now, so I want to cover a few things. We're now recruiting and hiring for student activities clerks. So those positions have been out since last week, and the deadline is February 19th. Your paperwork deadline for clubs is February 12th at 4 p.m. I also want to point out number 4, particularly going to Senate tomorrow. As an update for the library reserves, they don't anticipate spending all $30,000, so they're going to put forward some legislation to use the remaining funds of that $30,000 to go towards library needs, such as graphing calculators, etc., that they need in the library. And then today, I also want to draw your attention to Black History Month. The kickoff event is actually right now as we speak in S201. Anything to add, Daniel?
I don't think the court really needs it, but number 3, I'm going to start doing parliamentary procedure and Brown Act. We'll call it training. It's more of a Q&A session. Notice the bottom part says questions pertaining to items on the agenda will not, let's just say will not be addressed. Will not be addressed. So it's more of a Q&A session that I'm having with new cabinet members and senators and opening it up to everyone. If you have any questions about Brown Act still or parliamentary procedures or want to get better at it or practice it, we'll be having trainings, I guess, like Q&A sessions and little like workshops so that you can start becoming experts at it.
And finally, I encourage you to go to Senate tomorrow. Pretty lively discussions the last 2 weeks, particularly about the student affairs assistance. So please be there. Enjoy the conversation.
I have a report from AJ, but I can't
parliamentary procedure / Brown Act training, is that something that's going to be available only to student government, or is that something that might be open to people who might be interested in running for student government next year possibly?
That is a phenomenal question. I didn't think about that far down. The reason we did this is because I do too many one-on-ones already, and they feel that it's taking too much of my time. It's a valid point. So they're going to do that in lieu of having the one-on-one. So maybe right now, the answer to that is no. But the class in the summer, if they're interested in joining student government, that Counseling 150 class that we'll be having in the summer, hopefully, will alleviate and help that.
What's there now?
It's Counseling 150. I'm not sure what the title of the class is.
Okay, then we move to Chief Justice report. I've got the same. AJ sent the same report as Dr. C. My report, I just wanted to ask you guys got that internship program email that I sent you from AJ in Washington. as well as the job opportunities at the Long Beach Port, being starting at $14 an hour. They're paid internships. Did you guys get that email as well?
Wait, what was it?
It's they're
Is it Sports America?
it's Port of Long Beach. It's at the Port of Long Beach. They're paid internships, job opportunities, and the deadline to submit the application is tomorrow. It's online. Did you get the email?
I just got the email for the one in Washington DC.
Yeah.
that they were waiting for.
You didn't get
Yeah, I
it?
don't think I got that.
Okay, I'll forward it right now to you. Other than that, that's it for my report. Any reports from you guys? Anything?
Actually, I have a report on, I know that we all took a stance of support for the student government notation, and that's awesome, but we actually had a meeting with Dr. Stephen Johnson this past Friday, and he actually made some valid points, some very good suggestions. So we're going to continue to work on it, and we want to draft something that's going to be strong and long-lasting. So I know that we're all court here, and I was going to try and go through the blue book and just try and see if I could put out certain rules and formulate a guideline so that we can be specific as possible, so that this will be something long-lasting and permanent. So if any of you are interested in going through the blue book and having some fun like that, then let me know, and you guys are more than welcome to come join. So some of the things that he mentioned was that because I know that we mentioned having a placement be in between semesters, but he pointed out that oftentimes employers and administrators they'll look at either the beginning of the transcript or at the end of the transcript, and he just felt that that's something that's important. It should be either at the beginning or the end, because those are the areas that are commonly looked at, and that. So what he suggested was to put either at the top or the bottom, which I think is a valid point and something that we should really maybe discuss or just take a look at. We have to be, and the help that I need to be specific in what's going to define a full term and what exactly, what are going to be the terms for them to be able to apply for this notation. And we need to be specific in saying how they would qualify, why they would be disqualified for this notation. So other than that, if you guys want to come talk to me, it's a lot of writing, it's going to be a lot of reading, but we should be making a pretty big impact here on the campus. We're not only going to be probably some of the first schools to be doing this, we're going to try and set the standard for this.
Thank you. Anybody else? Anything on capital?
Reporting is specifically to remember that it feels like it's kind of out of control in there. And a lot of times people refer to the solution as having some type of authority to execute guards or anything like that. I still think we should go to back to our last month, hiring students just to kind of mellow it out, not necessarily have recreation or anything like that, just kind of virtual. That's it.
There's still complaints you heard from students.
This time they're kind of
Violent? You never referred to any administrator or?
No. The people that are just at large, who are nuisance are kind of getting mad at me. And it's almost to the point where I have people tell me that they want to take it into their own hands, and it's kind of like, why don't you? But
Thank you, Michael. Anything else? Anybody else? Okay, thank you.
Talon, have you heard, or has Talon heard of any of these incidences, or she works in the library, and I think she might have a real-time perspective of what's going on in the room, more attention is needed. But whether she can elaborate what she had seen there while she was over there.
Been brought up to your attention at all? That you know of? She's probably because she's outside, maybe she's not directly aware of this. Okay, well then we move to item 7A, student government attention. Having student government presented by Eddie De La Rosa, legislation concerning the addition of ABC student government transcripts.
I move to take this item, remove this item from the agenda and move it to next week's agenda.
So move that.
Yeah, to move the item to next week's agenda.
Next week. Okay, do I have a second for that? Second by Michael Alba. So if there's no objection, I'd like to move item 7A to next week's agenda till the legislation is corrected, I believe, right? And completed. Amended. Right, thank you. See none, we move item 7A to next week's agenda. With that, we move to item 7B. Having, since not everybody's here, this item motion to move this item to a special meeting when everybody in the board will meet, that way everybody has access to whether they want to be part of the election or not. So moved by Eddie. And so the motion before you, do I have a second? Second. I'm going to do a roll call just because you're right. Sure.
Election board functional. Or are you just jumping on it early?
We're jumping on it early so we can start working on the election because it's incomplete.
Mhm.
And we can't make decisions. I could put the items on the agenda, but we can't make decisions because we're not the election board.
Gotcha. Aim for the Friday after. I guess overall you have to figure out what day you can meet. If that day is Friday, the next Friday available would be the week after.
And then I have to check with you and you already know who's going to be our advisor.
Yeah, well, I'm here from 10 to 12:30, so anytime between that.
So we're probably not going to this Friday, but that way we already know that it's going to be a special meeting and we'll strike it from the regular agenda. So, Victor, did that answer your question? So is that a yay or nay? Yay. Ready?
Yes.
Sam?
Yes.
Yes. So it's unanimous, 6 yes, no. Okay, with that, item 7B will be moved to a special meeting with time and frame to be determined. Item 7C, can I have a motion from the floor to move this item to regular meeting next week's agenda?
So move.
So moved by Eddie. So if there's no objection, I'd like to move item 7B on our moving to next week's agenda. Can I have a question?
Item
7C, I'm sorry. So if there's no objection, I'd like to move item 7C online voting to next week's regular agenda. No objections? Okay, see now we move item 7C to next week's agenda. With that, we move to announcements. Senate meetings tomorrow. I've been attending the Senate meetings every week, but tomorrow I have a special meeting with the VP. So if anybody from court, because Eddie and myself are going to be over there with on the completion committee, which is part of C4. They're incorporating our program pretty much into their agenda. Right? So if anybody from court could please make it, it's very important. The past couple of weeks have been a lot of this. I really encourage everybody or any of you to attend. Next, department meeting is not February 16th. I have to know that it's 20. Because they,
23rd.
Okay. So any other announcements? Blood drive? What is going on right now? You guys wanna-
There's a blood drive going on in the student center. On the stage, yeah, they have it walled off. Yeah, so if you guys want to go down,
If you guys all agree, I'm extremely terrified, but if that could be a surety project, I would do it.
I got
We
the
could all
positive,
do it as a board.
Yeah, so if you're a universal donor, you don't just don't, you get credit for donating twice. So I'm not even sure if I can participate because I did donate.
Is it possible?
But yeah, it's good.
Okay, we can talk about it after the meeting. Okay, so we adjourn this meeting at 11:22. Thank you guys. Thank you, Janet. So you guys want to go to the black room? Is anybody going over there?